Thank you for stopping by. Today I would like to show you this beautiful masterpiece, which is this computer. This is not just any computer, this is my computer. But also the reason why it's so special for me is because this is something I've been wanting to put together for a long time ago. I think almost 2 years ago. I've been trying to put this machine together, but finally I got it together. So this computer features 36 cores, 72 threads, and also features 12 gigabytes of video memory, so which is really powerful to do anything, any workflow. I do CAD work, and I also do interior designs, and I render a lot of representation for customers. So definitely this is something really good for what I do daily basis. The reason why it took me so long is because, as you can tell, this is not a regular case. This is Lian Odyssey X. It is quite large case, and this is why I found this one being really suitable for what I needed to put together here, because the components in here, which I'll show you shortly, but the components in here are not standard. The motherboard is not standard, and also these feature two sockets. It's not just one CPU socket, it's two CPU sockets, and this is why it requires something different. Not any case will be able to the whole place for this. So definitely this is why I was waiting. Initially I wanted to custom build my own case, but I was very busy at my work, so I couldn't put it together any earlier. But when I found this case, I said, well, this is big enough for what I need to do, and this is why I ended up with this beautiful case. To be honest, this is nice case. Like I said, it's a Lian Odyssey X. It's a really great looking case. It's amazing, and I'm happy that I was able to put all these components in here. And you can tell I have a really nice setup over here. It looks really good, with the thin glass. I'm gonna remove the cover right now so you can see. Alright, so the glass has been removed, and now you can kind of see what all the components in here. I have the graphics card down here, which is Titan X. Like I said, 12 gigabytes of video memory, excellent. So you can do anything with this card, because if you need to render a lot of heavy workload, so definitely this will keep up. Definitely it's not gonna let you down. Although it's a little bit older card, but it's really powerful. It's still working really good, so it's doing amazing to what I do. For what I do, it's an excellent card, and I think I can't get anything better in terms of price. Though there are more expensive cards out there, maybe faster and and newer, but this one is excellent for what I do, so I don't have any complaints about it. And this is what I was talking about. This motherboard features two sockets, but in order to get two sockets you need to have this riser. So this is one CPU right here, one CPU, and the other one's behind this right here, and this riser holds 4 slots for memory. And by the way, I have 128 gigabytes of memory on this one, 24 megahertz, It is very, I'm sorry, 2400 megahertz. It's really good, to be honest. Also, this right here, this is the fan controller. This is the Kingwin. It's 5 fan controller, and I have these 3 intake Lian fans, which is this right here, So it's the SD120 RGB Lian fans, really good. Um, it took me really long to come up with this because the placement for the power supply is not standard. As you can tell, this is the power supply right here, and usually you have it over here or up here, but this needed to be up here because of the configuration. This is not a standard computer, so they are not standard parts. So this is, in reality, is an HP Z or Z640, and this is why it is really different than the other motherboards. And this motherboard also, it limits the fan headers. They have proprietary connectors, so it is not easy to add more fans. So I ended up installing a fan hub over there, but it's the same one. It came with this fans, which is really good, and they are RGB too. And but in order to control that, I needed this fan controller. This is 5 fan controller, and this is why I was able to install these 3 right here. And there's one more up here, and one down here is acting as an intake as well. But this is the one that came with the motherboard, so I did not add this one. This is its proprietary fan header down here, and this one right here I added. You can't see it, but it's right here, acting as a fan in order to cool some of the components here. But the main ones will be this right here. This is the one that is making, providing all the enough airflow for this. And one more thing, this right here, the front I/O, I ended up installing that right here because it is different as well. Everything for this build is very different, so it is not a standard. This PC, this case came with the front I/O, but none of that will work with this setup. So this is why I ended up installing its own, the one that came, its proprietary I/O, the front I/O here, in order to make it work, because without it, the motherboard will report some that is missing something and will not boot up. So this is why definitely I have to have this front I/O in here, which is not a problem because the front button for the power is here, but I don't mind. And there are like 4 USB 3.0 here and the audio jack, but I don't really need it right here because even when I have the glass, I don't have to worry about that because I have these 4 over here for USB 3.0 right here, and also have the audio jack, which is not a big deal, which I'm not using that much because my headset, it plugs in directly into the USB. The front power button is there, but I can also have one right here, which I'm gonna proceed to cut it on. Maybe you would not be able to see all the RGB, but you can kind of see. But in the future video, I am gonna include something different, showing all the RGB. As you can see right now, and its initial booting is quite loud, but after a few seconds, the noise, the fan speed is really slower. So as you can tell, now this is properly working. And also I forgot that I have an NVMe or SSD installed over here on the PCI um, 4. Well, as you can tell, this is not working right now. It's really good. I can see I can change this the fan speed from here. I don't have to go into BIOS. I don't have to do it through the motherboard. I can do it from here, which is phenomenal. And I don't know if you can see the RGB from here, but like I said, in the future videos you're gonna be able to see the the RGB. I'm gonna turn off all the lighting, and so you can see what's going on over here. And but at the moment you can kind of see what's going on, but definitely I am really happy with this PC. Definitely I'm gonna put a lot of work on this and on this PC. um, I'm gonna be running some benchmark, but also I will be doing some tests in real world workflow. I don't just want to show you something that that on paper it looks good, but I definitely want to run some tests with real programs such as CAD and BIM, so you can see exactly how this performs, whether it's something you may want to be interested in buying or maybe not. But like I said, at the moment this is something that is really providing me what I need. Definitely is giving me more than what I need, because like I said, it features 128 gigabytes of RAM, 12 gigabytes of video memory, 32 cores and 72 threads. It's amazing. Definitely I don't have any complaints at the moment, but we'll see. I'm gonna run some benchmarks and I will keep you posted. Alright, thank you so much for visiting, for stopping by, and see you next time.